What side of the rainbow do you want to be standing on? Some people don't believe that, but sometimes when you're going through a cloudy state in your life, the sun will shine after a while. And when the sun starts to shine, you can't forget who brought you from your cloudy days to your shiny days. Because see, the truth be told, a lot of us forget who brought us to that point. But sometimes you have to take a woosah, step back, and think about everything that brought you to this point. Because your cloudy days, it ain't gonna last long. Timothy Wright said, trouble don't last always. He said that. Trouble don't last always. It don't last always. If you just stay in the will of God, and just know when you stand in the will of God, you just can't give up. Noah never gave up. No matter what was said about him, he never gave up. Just like you and I, when the church folks and the people around us that we love say they're going to give up, I am my brother's keeper. I'm going to encourage you, never give up. Because that's a trick of the enemy to make you give up in the midst of your going through. Because in the midst of your going through, if you give up, see, I use the word if. 2 letters, but it means big things. If you give up, God can't do what he's going to do in your life. That's right. So if you're going through, it's good to encourage someone else just to press on a little while longer. That's right. Just to run on and see what the end is going to bring. But we can't give up. And in the midst of me going through and can't give up, and you going through and you can't give up, you have to keep heaven in your view. Everything around you sometimes don't matter. You keep heaven in your view. You keep God's word on your lips. You keep a joy song in your heart. And in the midst of that, God can bring you through. No matter what you're going through, he can bring you out. But just remember, you can't give up now. That's right. Another example is these 3 boys. Excuse me, they wasn't boys. Because I had to do my research. These were 3 teenage men. And they had a pool in this town. And Chruch, Meshach, and Abednego, they wasn't just poor, broke down brothers. They had status. They was with the councilmen of the town. And it was told by the king that when the trumpet sounded high noonday, they was told to bow down and worship a graven image by King Nebuchadnezzar. My question is, what is your golden image in your life? Sometimes we don't want to come to Bible study because we want to watch TV. Sometimes we don't want to come to church on Sunday morning because we want to watch football. Sometimes we don't want to do what we're supposed to do because we got a brand new car. Your car is worth, or your truck is worth more than coming to church. That's right. My God. But you say, I have no images that are a substitute or a supplement for God. But if you think about it, we all have some. We all have some. See, I had to get on my wife one time. She said, you know, it's funny how saints are always late coming to church, but they're always on time at work. I had to tell her, well, that's not my golden image because my time clock will show you that I'm clocking in 3 or 4 minutes late. But I say that to make you laugh because, see, some people right now can say, I'm always on time for work. But when it comes to the house of God, I'm always running 30 to 40 minutes late. And then we want to see, we say, why ain't God blessing us? Because we're slowful to his house. We're slowful in the things that we do in God's house. But Chruch, Meshach, and Abednego, these 3 men was known in the province of Babylon. And they told the king that their God was bigger than his God. Now in the Bible, in the book of Daniel, in the 3rd chapter, you will see that when he emphasized this, when he said that their God is bigger than his God, when they emphasize his God, it's a small g. Emphasizing that he's a nobody, he's a little man compared to their God. But in Daniel chapter 3, around the 19th verse, King Nebuchadnezzar ordered them to be put in a fiery pit. And he ordered that the pit be heated 7 times hotter than normal. Immediately through this, you have to realize something. I had to put a pin, I got to stop right there. You have to realize something. When the devil comes at you, he's not going to just come at you one time and stop. He's not going to come to you 2 times and stop. Because you think about the king, he ordered the pit to be heated 7 times hotter. So basically, everybody else got maybe 1 or 2 torching of heat. But now these 3 men didn't bow down. So he said 7 times hotter. 7 is the number of completion. Me, I had a weakness growing up. My weakness was women. Might not look like it, but my weakness was women. Some women got weakness of men. Some people got weakness of alcohol. Some people got weakness of drugs. Some people got weakness of gossiping. Some people got weakness of backbiting. But Lord, what you go through, that's your weakness. And the devil knows how to attack you in the midst of your weakness. So you're 7 times